Hi, and thanks for your interest in the Signature Series 7-inch dry cutting swivel shear. Within our swivel shears, you're going to see the same ergonomic benefits in our regular shears: forward set thumb, crane-shaped handle, and the double tang. This allows for us to stay in a much more natural and neutral body position when cutting. Because of the shape of the handle and that forward set thumb, I can keep my elbow down, keep my shoulder down, which takes stress off of those joints. And that forward set thumb allows for a much more open hand position as I cut to put less stress through my palm and that carpal tunnel area. Within our Signature Series, you get a lot of the bells and whistles you usually find in much higher priced shears. The material that we use is called molybdenum, and molybdenum has a very, very soft cut to it, like hot knife through butter, yet still retains a really incredible edge. You also get the polymer lining through the pivot area, which prevents metal-to-metal contact there, which really increases the lifespan of your shear. Now, with this particular shear, you're also going to notice that there's this ridge that runs up and down the outside of the blade. This adds strength and rigidity. So the reason we call it a 7-inch dry cutting shear is dry hair tends to push when we cut it because it's strong. This extra strength that little ridge adds keeps the hair from folding and pushing when we're cutting dry hair or just large amounts of hair. So don't be afraid to use this when you're cutting wet hair and maybe it's just larger sections. Now what's cool is a lot of techniques that we would use this for, the swivel actually even helps more. So we'll use that 7-inch dry cutting shear for dry cutting techniques such as channel cutting. So normally if my thumb is stuck in place, I'm kind of stuck into some awkward positions to get that way. Now watch what happens instead with a swivel shear. If I come in, instead of going here, I can switch and look, it creates a much more natural wrist position and it allows my elbow and my shoulder to stay down. But I can still come through and channel cut without putting my wrist in an unnatural position. So that 7-inch dry cutting swivel really is fantastic for so many different techniques while really maintaining ergonomics. So if you're looking for a shear that has a little extra length to it and can really handle a lot of hair, and you want the added benefit of that swivel thumb, the Signature Series 7-inch dry cutting swivel shear might just be your shear. If you have any other questions, please ask. We love to hear from you guys. Thank you so much for watching.